She will come back. Maybe not when you expect her to. Maybe not when you're still watching her online, hoping she'll notice your silence. But she will come back when you've finally stopped waiting for her. That's the paradox of female psychology. She doesn't come back because you chase her. She comes back when she feels your absence, not sees it, not hears it, but feels it in her core. You see, a woman's attraction is not logical, it's emotional. She doesn't sit down and think, he's perfect, I should go back. Her heart decides before her mind does. And that heart only wakes up when your energy changes. In the beginning, when she walked away, you were probably full of confusion. You wanted to explain, to prove, to show her that you could fix things. But the more you tried, the further she went. Because feminine energy doesn't respond to words, it responds to energy. When you chase, you're sending a signal, you are above me, my peace depends on you. And no woman feels safe in that space. She feels pressured, not attracted. She feels your need, not your power. But the moment you stop chasing, when you redirect that energy toward yourself, when you start rebuilding your focus, your boundaries, your silence, something shifts inside her. She feels your detachment, and it triggers a deep emotional confusion. Because now, the same man who once begged for her attention has disappeared emotionally. And that's when her mind starts asking, did he move on? Did I lose his energy forever? Has he become someone new? This is where female psychology flips completely. What she once took for granted, she starts craving. What she once felt secure about, your love, your attention, suddenly becomes uncertain. And uncertainty is the seed of attraction. You see, women are emotionally wired to seek the energy that feels strong yet distant. When you were chasing her, she felt your weakness. When you let go, she feels your strength. And she's drawn to that, not because of ego, but because of emotional polarity. In simple terms, when you stop needing her, she starts needing you. Let's go deeper. When a woman leaves, she believes she's making a rational decision. She tells herself, it's not working, I deserve better, I need space. But once she's gone, and she doesn't feel your emotional pull anymore, her mind begins to test reality. At first, she enjoys the freedom. She posts, she smiles, she laughs, but behind that mask, she's watching your reaction. She's subconsciously checking, is he chasing? Is he waiting? Is he hurting? And when she sees you not reacting, not fighting, not begging, not watching, she starts to feel something she didn't expect, loss. Because now she realizes you're not dependent on her validation anymore. You've become unpredictable. You've become mysterious again. And mystery is the oxygen of attraction. That's when the memories come back. The moments where she felt seen, desired, protected. But now, those moments are mixed with curiosity. Who is he now? She starts replaying conversations, checking your social energy, wondering if someone else has your attention. That's the power of masculine detachment. It's not about pretending you don't care. It's about genuinely healing and redirecting your focus. You are no longer reacting from pain, you're responding from peace. When you shift from desperation to direction, everything about you changes. Your body language. Your tone. Your energy. You become grounded, not needy. Focused, not frustrated. And women feel that shift instantly. Female psychology thrives on emotional contrast. When she remembers you as the man who couldn't let go, and then sees the man who has, her attraction resets. Because now she's emotionally challenged again. She wants to figure you out, to feel your attention again, to see if she still has the same place in your heart. But here's the truth. If you simply wait for her to come back, you're still trapped in her frame. The real comeback happens when you evolve so deeply that she doesn't even recognize your energy anymore. You've grown, matured, expanded beyond the old dynamic. And that new version of you, calm, powerful, emotionally unavailable in the right way, becomes magnetic. She comes back not because you played a game, but because you became a man of peace, not panic. You learned how to be whole without her. And that's the energy women can't resist. Let's talk about what really happens in her mind during this stage. When you withdraw emotionally, her brain begins releasing what psychologists call attachment anxiety. It's the same emotional chemical reaction that makes people chase closure. She starts to remember you not as the man she left, but as the man she might lose forever. And loss changes everything. At that moment, she will test you. She might text you casually. She might post something to get your attention. She might even reach out just to see how you're doing. But these are not random acts, they're emotional checkpoints. She's trying to feel your energy again, to know if she still matters. And this is where most men fail. They jump back in too soon, proving they were waiting all along. But the man who understands female psychology stays grounded. He responds, not reacts. He stays calm, polite, but distant. Because he knows attraction isn't built through words, it's built through emotion. When you remain centered, you teach her subconscious mind that you are now emotionally independent. That you are no longer emotionally predictable. And in female psychology, unpredictability equals emotional excitement. Slowly, she starts missing your presence more than your messages. She misses your energy more than your attention. She misses the way she felt when you were calm and grounded, not when you were chasing. That's when her walls start to fall. That's when she starts reaching out more. And that's when you finally understand the deepest truth of attraction. A woman doesn't fall for a man she can control. She falls for the man whose energy she can feel but not fully own. That's why silence is more powerful than persuasion. That's why growth is more magnetic than begging. And that's why peace, not pressure, brings her back. So if you're listening to this right now, wondering if your ex will ever return, stop focusing on her actions and start focusing on your energy. Stop analyzing her social media and start analyzing your habits. Stop chasing her validation and start building your self-worth. Because when a man heals, his vibration changes. He no longer chases what disturbs his peace. He no longer argues for attention. He no longer explains his worth, he embodies it. And when that happens, she feels it. Even if she's far away. Even if she's with someone else. That energetic shift is real, and it's what brings her back emotionally before she ever texts you. The woman who once left you because you were too available will now crave your energy because it's rare. The same love she took for granted will now feel valuable again. Not because she changed, but because you did. So stop waiting for her message. Stop replaying old memories. The version of you she left isn't the one she'll come back to anyway. Let that version die. Rebuild yourself into the man who doesn't need her but could still love her. The man who doesn't chase love but attracts it. The man who understands that real power is silent, not loud. When you rise in peace, she will rise in curiosity. When you move on in purpose, she will move back in emotion. And when she does come back, you'll know it's not because you needed her, but because she finally recognized the value of the man who no longer waits. That's female psychology. That's energy. And that's why she'll come back, 100%.